Bit of a cringe moment when we heard Aussie chef, because of course we lost the test, but I think the big name that was missed from a South African point of view at least, and I'm sure you'd agree as well, was Jacques Kallis, man. What a talisman that we needed his skills and expertise in this test.
Oh man, but he has given his whole life to South African cricket. Undoubtedly, he deserves a bit of a break. We were lucky enough to catch up with one of not just South Africa's greatest ever cricketers, but one of the legends of the game, and what a humble soul at that. What a cool opportunity to get a bit of one-on-one. Take a look.
On the 26th of December 2013, South Africa bid farewell to the finest cricketer the country has ever seen, Jacques Kallis. The world's best all-rounder went out in style, scoring a century in his last match.
Well, look, I think I would like him to carry it on forever, to be honest. But, look, I think he made up his mind. The time was right for him. I think when that happens, it happens. So, you can't really plan too much. What he's provided and done for South African cricket is immense. And we just got to be grateful for that.
He'd made his decision some time ago that he would retire at Newlands during the New Year test against India. And that decision was sort of etched into him, and that's when it was all going to finish. And when that test match was taken away, as it were, it kind of put a spanner in the works, and it was then, okay, well then I'll retire in Durban, which is where I made my debut. So it all kind of fitted.
Jacques represented the Proteas for over 18 years, scoring over 13,000 test runs and taking a whopping 292 wickets in the process.
I certainly don't miss it, no. That's why I know I've made the right decision. I just woke up one morning and felt that it was time. I watched a little bit of the first two tests and certainly don't miss it, but have kept an eye on it. And like I said, it's been a fantastic couple of months. I've been able to do a few things that I haven't been able to do in the past, catch up with mates, play some golf, and just do some normal day-to-day stuff that everybody does in their lives, and probably take it for granted. And once that I've done it now, you realise how much you miss out on.
With his cricket career having come to an end, all we can do now is look at the legacy of the great man.
He's left a heritage and a pair of boots that are going to be really difficult to fill. In fact, you have to get two people to fill them. Is undoubtedly the greatest cricketer that we've ever produced in South Africa, and is likely to stay that way until some other youngster comes along, and I'm sure there's one out there somewhere. And the other thing that he's left in the dressing room with those that are still going to play, those that are behind him, a calmness and a way of going about their business. He set that example, which is exemplary. He was the perfect professional.
For me, it was always giving 100%, no matter what the situation was, to never give up. Fight as hard as I could. I really enjoyed what I did as well. I think that for me was a big key. I enjoyed the challenge. I enjoyed the big moments and that. And those were the main ones for me. And obviously the hard work, you got to put in the hard work and that. But for me, the one that really stands out above all is the enjoyment factor. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, you're not going to be successful.
Thank you for your wonderful service to the game of cricket, Jacques. South Africa is truly proud to call you their son.